Well, you've been following me on Twitter today. You knew that I took off with that 757 behind me and returned to Roswell. We had a fuel pump issue, and fuel pump issues are not what you want to have when you're out there over the middle of the ocean. So we came back. They're working on that right now. In the meantime, I saw these Rolls Royce RB211 engines sitting out here on stands. These are the same engines that we have on the 757, but they're sitting here with the cowling off, so it's pretty cool to see. I'm going to show you around. This is a high bypass turbofan engine, which means it's got this big fan section up here, and that fan section turns a big compressor section up here. There's lots of little compressors inside there that compress the air. That compressed air comes back here and it is ignited. The fuel is introduced to that compressed hot air. It becomes even hotter, more compressed, and it goes back here to a turbine section and starts spinning those turbines. Those turbines compress it even more and force it out the back as thrust. That's basically how a jet engine works. Compresses the air, lights it, and blows it out the back. They're actually very complicated, as you can see. Now you got the engine oil right there. You've got components down here, a gearbox that turns generator, some other components. You got lots of wiring, lots of computers for fuel control, engine speed. You got lots of these, I guess you could call them pipes. We call them bleed air lines, fuel lines. Bleed air actually takes compressed air off of the engine, and that compressed hot air is then put back into the airplane, pressurizes the airplane. Also, air is used for the air conditioning and the anti-ice of the engine and the wings. Obviously, the engines are quite important, not just for the thrust, but for a lot of the other systems of the aircraft. Anyway, the RB211, pretty amazing engine. It's one of my favorites. The engines were originally designed in the late 60s, and they have been going ever since. They keep updating them and making them even better. Well, I'm going to go back to the airplane, see if there's any progress been made on our fuel pump. So these RB211s are pretty hard to come by these days. There's not a, well, these are sitting here, but there's not a whole lot of them sitting around to buy. These, as they sit right here, are probably worth a couple $1 million. I would imagine that they're probably going for a shop visit, which is probably going to cost $1 to $2 million. And they'll probably be worth somewhere in the neighborhood of $3.5 to $4 million. If they did a complete overhaul, I'm guessing they would probably be $6 to $7 million engines.